next to the beautiful San Francisco Bay, 40 miles from where Candlestick Park once stood. We're at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. Up next, we'll keep it within the NFC for this game between the Carolina Panthers and the San Francisco 49ers.
Set to kick off.
Andres Borregales ready to get us started. And off we go in Santa Clara. Returning it from the 4. Good work so far. He's got room. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Ready? Stretch the eagle! Stretch the eagle! Ready?
Looking to throw right away. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, it's a go-to route to target.
Five still to go here. This is 2nd down. The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Pass brought in by Tadaro McMillan. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down. Inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Throwing from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. So 20 yards on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that separation can create the big play down the field.
And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
I I call that a table setter right there. A table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Panthers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. All right, so nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner, and the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin this season on a high note with a win. Well, they put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. But you can't start much better than that.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
Get set, get set.
Dive play straight ahead. Dropped by the first guy. He made no gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. From the gun is Purdy. They'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
3rd and short. Here's Purdy. Has him on a quick hitter. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. On 1st down, they'll run. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. It's caught at the 4. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers finish off their opening drive. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. One after is good by Borregales. And the 49ers tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This return starts at the 5. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 by 60 by. Ready?
Throwing now off the play action. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
19 Tiger.
Running the toss here to Brooks. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
There's corners in this league that really love to cover. There's corners in this league that really love to hit. Corners that can do both, those are the guys that make themselves some serious money.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Get it. Cowboy 80.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Got his man. This is McMillan. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Let's go. Let's go.
Again, it's Brooks. He's going to get stopped for right around the 45-yard line. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 49ers 40-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Oh, it's an interception. Picked off by Travis Hunter. And the 49ers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Throw secured by George Pickett. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They've got a first to begin the frame. Purdy setting up that play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Get set. Get set. Up.
Now a give on the counter. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Here's Purdy to throw. We've got a screen to the running back. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. Blown back in the backfield. initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Finds him over the middle. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're in the 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Backed up to the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
They give it to him up the middle. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over him.
3rd and goal, Purdy. Brought in. And he'll go down shy the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. If you're short like that, I promise you some money will follow. Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Ready, go.
Carried by Brooks to start the drive. He's going to get this one in 36-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
19 Tiger.
Going from the gun here. Looking slant route complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to bring up the Carolina 1st down.
1st down, Panthers.
Get it.
So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More football from Levi Stadium in just a moment. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Ready. 70.
Back to throw. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Franco 80. Ready.
Another throw here on 2nd down. Hits him on the in route. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. All set to go now from the 35.
1st down. A gain of 13 yards.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Carolina.
Brooks on the counter. And that's only second down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Offense isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Third down. Niners going with some dime coverage here.
Let's go.
Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Defense gunning for a stop here. It's third down.
19-18.
Here he goes, third and long. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing fourth down.
I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
And out comes the Panthers field goal unit. We better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. It's no good. He needed more leg, and he sent it too far right. And they are unable to tie up this contest.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Get set. Get set.
First down throw by Purdy. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
At the 45-yard line.
Purdy a quick throw, complete. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Panthers countering with a dime package here. Third down.
Get set. Get set. What's up?
Here he is on 3rd and short. He has the first over the middle. He works this to the 38 before going down. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Purdy throwing here on first. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. And the Panthers make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
Well, a lot of throws come in his direction, and they come out quickly. Didn't have a lot of time to step in front of him. It really takes great reactionary time, great intuition, spatial awareness to get a pick out of the slot, and he should be applauded for his efforts on that play.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. See what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Oh, what a hit! Jars the ball loose! And they steal it back on the return. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Well, I wonder, Brock, who's got a birthday over on that sideline, because they got a gift to begin this second half. Their offense getting an immediate chance to do something about this deficit.
And that gift delivered by the special teams, right? Everybody talks about the offensive, defensive adjustments, but the last voice is that special teams going set the tone, and boy, did they ever begin the second half.
Okay, ready?
Get 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal. At the 2-yard line.
Ready?
Will not get past the line. He's held up at 4. Great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
A big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal.
Come on.
Dropping back to throw. Makes the catch. He gets him 3 yards as the stop is made here. And is this a spot we could see them go for? Let's find out.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
Ready, set.
So they're not going to kick for the tie. They're going for the lead here late on 4th and goal.
Back. Hawk 70. Let go.
Back to throw it. And he scores. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take the lead right away in half number 2. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
Well, how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers take a 4-point lead. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Starting from the 5. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Get set.
Looking to throw, Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. He takes this up to the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 4 on the play.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or a big tight end's a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Finds the in route complete. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers grab the lead on their first series of the half. George Pickens the touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired, but that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Panthers 14. Andy Borgall is set to kick off.
Now Borgall is on to send it away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Trying to throw this from the gun. Passing downfield, working the left. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that's good for a Panthers first. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. That's complete. Sanders has got it outright. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down is going to end up in a loss of yards.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
3rd
and long for him here. Short pass brought in. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
So rather than try a tough 51-yarder, they're going for it on 4th down.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18.
He's back to throw. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, we got a 1st down here. A chance to get off the field goes by the wayside. The defensive penalty keeps him out there.
Go.
Running it after the penalty. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. He's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a 3rd quarter lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Now we'll see them try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers take a 4-point lead. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. 18, what's up?
Purdy setting up that play action. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9.
3rd down and 9.
Outside.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He makes the catch. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
18, what's up?
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that gives the 49ers the 1st.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
Setting up the screen. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Third down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Outside. 18, what's up?
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And 4th and 4 coming up. Andres Borregales out now to attempt this field goal. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. Borregales connects. And that cuts the lead back down to a lower point.
inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. But that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter.
Come on. Set. Bronco 80.
Airing it out to start this drive. Drops this one underneath. Brooks. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Panthers in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over one final quarter. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
Ready. Step.
Brooks bouncing out ahead from the pistol. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
And the Panthers first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Carolina.
Let's go. Panthers 60. Ready.
Give now to Matt. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Hey, these are the type of games he's counted on to get when they're available. Unfortunately, we had tremendous vision to see the seam and get through it before that window could close.
Go! Hawk 70. Ready.
Working on first down. Finds him over the middle. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
First and 10 at the
70 tip. Here we go. Set. 70 Timberwolf.
Working inside the red zone. Couldn't find a completion on first down. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 2nd down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Cougar 19. Go.
Going again on 2nd and 10. Has it in close. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers grow the lead to 7. Now they'll try the point after.
touchdown, Panthers.
Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Panthers grow their lead to 8.
49ers 20.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Starting at the 10. Things going well so far. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
10 at their own 35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
Get set.
Play action now. Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Outside.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. Completed over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Get set.
The handoff on 3rd and short. This gets the 1st and more. And They take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. The defense all over this one. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put two tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Looking to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on fourth down. Desperation time here. He finds it beyond the marker. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers down by only 2 in the fourth. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. Complete at the 2. And he gets into the end zone. This one all tied up here in the fourth quarter.
And the Oregon is set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready up.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
Well, come out throwing. Has him on the quick hitter. He dodged the tackle. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Pass play coming here. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Nothing for him on that play as we've hit the 2-minute warning.
Brings up second and 10 at the Niners' 43-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Come on. Hey.
He's going to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So they're left facing third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Liking 18.
Now to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. It has enough leg, and it's good from deep. And late in the fourth, they have grabbed the lead.
That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Now it's on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up first and 10.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out. Stop.
He'll look to throw it. That one's complete over the middle. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. Give him 24 on that play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Out of
the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Only finds a couple of yards of space. It's second down.
Second and 8.
Get set, get set. 18.
Back to throw. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Here he is to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's first and 10.
18, watch out.
Setting up to pass. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have won. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. First and 10. Here he is to throw. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face second down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Second and 10, and they'll stick to the air. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down.
Cougar 19.
Here's a throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Travis Hunter reels in the pick. And the 49ers make the play that should win them this game.
First down pass. Intercepted.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down.
They're on the 38-yard line.
Line up the design keeper. So the 49ers earn the win in this one. Our partner, long season ahead, but undoubtedly a good start here today. Getting the win in week 1.
Yeah, a bad start now on the other side can snowball on you. One loss into 2 and 3 and so on. But you get that early win, it can get you playing at a midseason level in the early goings of a season and lead to a really good start that has you talking playoff hopes in the front half of the schedule.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the 49ers, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.